All right, we're gonna use a big resistance band to do some joint mobs for our hips. So the two that we're gonna do today are for lateral hip mobility. So we are gonna take that band on our hip, and the band is gonna pull our hip outward or to the side to give us more movement within that joint. So we're gonna do one that's a static position and one that's a dynamic or a moving position. So the first one we're gonna do is a pigeon. So this band is gonna be anchored around something, a doorway, a rig, a stair beam, something like that. So we're gonna have that band to our side in line with our hip, and then we're gonna place our leg in that resistance band, and that band is gonna be up right in our groin line, right on the crease of our hip. And for this one, we're gonna do it as a pigeon. So we're gonna take our leg, or our hands, we're gonna lay them down, and we're gonna walk this leg in and lay it down. Once we're laid down, we're gonna take our back leg and we're gonna extend it out straight behind us, and I'll show you from the side what this looks like. And then as we need to, we're gonna scooch out away from that band so that this band is pulling my hip out toward that band, toward the anchor point. When you do that, you should get a really deep butt stretch, a really deep hip stretch. It's gonna feel a lot more intense than it would if you didn't have the resistance band. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hold this for about 30 seconds. You can kind of sway back and forth if you need to, or kind of front to back. But you're just gonna hold this as that band pulls and stretches your hip. And then you would repeat on the other side. And then from the side view, that position looks like is you're here. You bring that leg in front of you, and then you extend the leg back behind you like this. So you are in a pigeon position, and that band and your hip are lined up in this straight line here. So that's the first one. That one, like I said, is gonna be static. You're just gonna hold it for about 30 seconds and switch sides. The next one, you're gonna be moving through it. So you're gonna have the band in the exact same position. You're gonna be in the same lineup with that band, but we've now changed it so that way you're on your back. So we're gonna take the leg that's closest to that band, slide it through, same thing, it's gonna sit right on that groin line, that inner hip position. We're gonna slide out to where that band feels like it's pulling our hip outward, and we're gonna go onto our back. This leg that's not in the band is gonna stay flat on the ground. This leg that's up with the band is gonna be in a 90-90 position. We're gonna rotate our hip out like this, allowing that band to pull us out from our hip. Bring it back in, rotate it out. And you're gonna move through about 10 of these. And you should feel like one, you can get farther when this band is here, or you feel more of a stretch and a pulling in that hip joint as you get to the end range. And from the side perspective, we have our leg that's up like this. I like to hold my hands around my thigh. I just think it feels more comfortable or more stable. And then we're just keeping our knee and our foot in line, and we're rotating that leg out and back in. Rotating it out and back in. And that band is coming from the side of the hip, again, just like before, in line, the anchor point in your hip, and then it's pulling that hip out. So you're always using the leg that's closest to this band.